Growing up, Florida State was my #1 team. Always go Seminoles with the war chant and everything.
It's a feeling like you can't really explain, just running out of that tunnel, and I've ran out of it so many times already, and I still get goosebumps.
Our fans are, some of the best fans. They're very loyal. They stay behind our back, good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter. They'll stand behind us.
Man, it's nothing like it. It'll give you chills to know that all these people are coming here to watch you play.
It's kind of like the 12th man on the field.
The people turn the stadium into a spiritual oasis. It's crazy. I love playing in Doak.
I always dreamed of, one day I could play for them.
In America, college football is huge. And one of the leading teams here is Florida State. They play in front of 80,000 spectators at Doak Campbell Stadium. Game day sees a 400-strong brass band and a mascot on horseback who rides onto the field after every touchdown. A home fixture at Florida State University is as much carnival as it is sport. The Florida State Seminoles are a college football team bursting with tradition and some of the most ardent fans in the country. Historically, they're also one of the best on the field of play. From 1992 to 2001, they competed in 5 national championship finals, claiming 2 titles. They were also undefeated at home during that period. Bobby Bowden is synonymous with that success. Head coach for 34 years, Bowden transformed the Seminoles into one of the most feared teams in US college football. Now retired, the 86-year-old regularly returns to the Doak Campbell Stadium, where his success still resonates amongst the fans and current crop of players alike.
Roberto, Aguayo, place kicker. Well, I grew up in the Bobby Bowden era. I never got recruited by him, but the dynasty that he created here at Florida State, that's why it is the way it is right now.
Javien Elliott, defensive back. There's so much history that, I can go on for days about it, but, to know that the legacy that Bobby Bowden left is going to be here forever, nobody's going to forget what happened at Florida State and what he left, and it's just great.
Bobby Bowden led the side to 12 Atlantic Coast Conference titles and 22 bowl wins, in addition to 2 national championships. Last season, the Noles failed to make the playoffs, but they have otherwise continued their success under coach Jimbo Fisher. In 2013, they clinched their 3rd national championship, beating Auburn with a decisive touchdown with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
Nile, Lawrence-Stample, defensive tackle. It'll be something that obviously I'll never forget for the rest of my life. The amount of hard work that went into that national championship and the amount of scrutiny that we took from America that year was just so overwhelming. And for us to be #1 and kind of shut everybody up was just the icing on the cake, and it was just overwhelming.
Based in the city of Tallahassee, Florida State caters for over 40,000 students. At around $80,000, a 4-year course doesn't come cheap, but players on scholarships get their education considerably subsidized. With a capacity of 82,000, the football stadium here is the largest in the Atlantic Coast Conference and gives the players a taste of what it's like to be a pro. The football complex boasts a players' lounge and a high-tech locker room, which has inbuilt tablet computers for video analysis.
I visited a couple of different schools, and we're definitely one of the top schools. We just got our locker redone. We got an indoor facility and stuff like that. So Jimbo really tries to kind of keep up with the times and try to keep us happy. And obviously that's going to be the best thing for him, is keeping his players happy.
coach Jimbo Fisher has pedigree when it comes to producing future stars. Since 2013, FSU have had 29 players drafted into the NFL, a record over a 3-year period. Fisher and his team work tirelessly on the training ground, but the main lesson they've tried to impart to this group of players has much to do with mentality.
Don't be outcome-oriented, to be process-oriented, to understand the ability to prepare and the ability to play every play like it's your last, and to play it with toughness, effort, discipline, and pride, and create a culture of family between each other, that you care for each other, you play for each other, and you do your job for your team, and you become the best you can be.
He doesn't coach the player that you are, he coaches the player that he knows you can be. So he's always asking more from you, and sometimes like players like myself or other players realize, say, why are you on me all the time? Because he wants to get us better and he knows what we're capable of.
From Coach Fisher, I've learned just grit and hard work really brings success. He doesn't really he doesn't really quit. He doesn't really pull up. He kind of he'll grind you. But he's been in winning organizations, and clearly he's made this a winning organization. So I've been able to really trust the work, trust the process, and he says that a lot.
Florida State has produced 3 Heisman Trophy winners and counts the likes of Deion Sanders and Derrick Brooks among its football alumni. Hollywood actor Burt Reynolds also played for FSU. Many of the current crop of players are tipped to make the step up to the professional ranks, but one in particular has caught the eye of NFL teams.
Jalen Ramsey, defensive back.
Athletic, versatile, and tactically astute, Ramsey has emerged as a potential first-round pick in this year's NFL draft. Last year, the consensus All-American was bestowed with the previously retired number 17 jersey of Seminole legend Charlie Ward. Such is the high regard in which he's held here.
That was a huge honor. To bring a jersey out of retirement, period, no matter who it is a huge honor. But to bring a Heisman Trophy winner, national championship winner jersey out of retirement on his blessing, on his will, to let me do that was special.
The 6'1" cornerback put in some strong performances for the Seminoles last season, registering 43 tackles and 10 pass breakups as captain of the only defense in the country not to concede more than 25 points in a regular game. Away from football, Jalen is also a leading long jumper with a personal best of 7'96", a mark that has seen him emerge as a potential pick for the Rio Olympics.
I think I can be, as good as I want to be, but, just got to keep God first and keep trying to, better myself each day and, push my teammates, listen to my coaching, get better on my craft every single day. I'll have to see how track will work out with football schedule, so if I may be able to go to the Olympics or not, and how much time that'll take up and things that I have to do then. Then definitely the NFL is always on my mind. That's really my big dream.
Whether the Olympics or the NFL beckon next for him, Jalen is almost certain to become a star. And he'll undoubtedly add his name to a stellar list of talents to have emerged from Florida State over the years.